Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson, it's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Vandercook Lake Middle School and High School, Assistant Principal and Athletic Director Zach Holstein with student Leland Barton. Candidate for mayor in the city of Jackson, John Wilson. From Henry Ford Jackson Hospital for the Lights of Love campaign, Dee Talmadge and Teresa Dark. Jackson native and published author Mary Kay O'Neill. And from the Walton Insurance Group, the legend himself, Rick Walton. And now, here's Bart.
Why, thank you very much, David, and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Nice to have you with us today on another beautiful day. There is rain, but way to the north. I don't think we're going to get any rain. The rest of today should be just above average temperatures and some clouds. Our high today, 72. It's 69 right now. Normal high for October 26 in Jackson is 57 degrees. So enjoy this above normal weather because I have some bad news for next week. Tonight, showers likely, low 62. Tomorrow, another warm day, 73, and a chance of showers early in the day and late in the day. Friday night showers, again, windy, a front moves through, gusts as strong as 24 miles an hour, and temperatures will start to drop. Saturday, mostly sunny. Our high on Saturday, below normal, only 52, but we'll have sun. And on Sunday, showers, even cooler, high of 46. High 46 on Sunday. On Monday, partly sunny, and a high of 40. Wait, it gets worse. On Tuesday, Halloween Day, a chance of snow showers.
What?
Partly sunny, and a high of 39 for Halloween. Wow. And then snow showers to start November. November, it's coming. But right now, enjoy this beautiful weather. Today and tomorrow, if you can, get outside and soak it up. Today's weather presented by Kelly Express. Great specials and some great Halloween treats at Kelly Express for yourself or to give away. Kelly Express has the incredible selection of adult beverages at County Farm Road, the walk-in beer well. They've also got the walk-in beer well. I'm sorry I failed to mention this, in Albion. One of the most popular places in Albion, Kelly Express and the walk-in beer well. So check it out. Planning a gathering for Halloween, stock up at Kelly Express. You might want to think about serving pizza. That's popular while you're busy with kids, getting them around, or greeting trick-or-treaters at the door. A simple meal is to pick up pizza from Kelly Express, and the specialty pizza, right now the Supreme Pizza, $17.99 at South Street, Jefferson Road, Napoleon Grass Lake, and County Farm Road. Thank you, Kelly Express. Let's look outside. Brandon just had a nice drive on M52 and M50 from Manchester. How was?
Yeah, go check out the Manchester Market if you haven't been there recently. They changed everything around and a lot of great food, a lot of seating now too. You can enjoy
there.
a nice lunch there, breakfast. They have a breakfast bar as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And a lot of foliage on the way back, I bet.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful drive in the country time, and we have beautiful country to drive through. Great view of the beautiful colors in downtown Jackson. Today is October 26th. It is National Financial Crime Fighter Day, and I would bet our friends the crime fighting, in the financial crime fighting department at American One are dressed in capes today.
I bet.
Colin and his team. It's National Tennessee Day, National Mule Day, and it's the mule that you drink and not kick. It is National Mincemeat Day, and today most mincemeat, there's no meat in it, but when mincemeat had its first wave of popularity, it was meat mixed with fruits, primarily to preserve the life of the meat, and baked into pies. It's National Pumpkin Day, National Day of the Deployed Day, and we salute all those in the armed forces, military, first responders, all those deployed for our safety. On this day in 1984, the first infant to receive an organ from an animal other than a human, another species actually. You may remember, a long time ago, 84, it was baby Faye, and she had a heart transplant from, Brandon, do you remember?
Monkey?
A monkey, a baboon, actually.
Baboon. All right,
baboon.
that counts.
Yep, a baboon. And unfortunately, baby Faye's body rejected the heart, and she died a few weeks later. 1825, Erie Canal opened for ships. Imagine this, they dug a canal before they had modern construction equipment, 1825, and it was all the way from Albany in New York, which is just north of New York City, so the far south east corner of New York State, all the way to Buffalo, which is clear across the state. They dug this canal connecting to Lake Erie. So it's like, if you were on I-90, it would take you 3-4 hours to drive that. So, unbelievable accomplishment. In 1984, The Terminator, starring who, Brandon?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold.
I will be back.
What was his famous line from The Terminator?
Is it I will be back?
I will be back.
I will be back.
Make my day. No, that's not that. Directed by James Cameron, the Titanic director. And this movie released on this day in 1984. And in baseball history, we have a lot of baseball history this time of year because the World Series is over the years. And in 1986, this was late in the game. Actually, it happened in the early morning hours. The clock struck midnight. The game kept playing. Red Sox first baseman Bill Buckner, he let an easy ground ball dribble between his legs and roll down the right field line. Just a routine fielding error, except it happened in the 10th inning of the 6th game of the World Series. Ended up being a disaster for the Boston Red Sox, adding on to their long history of failure. And of course, they've had better days since then, but the game was tied. And thanks to Buckner's mistake, the runner on third had time to score, won the game for the Mets, forced the 7th game, which in the final innings, the Mets also won. Even though Game 6 was tied because Boston's pitchers couldn't hold a 2-run, 2-out lead, and even though the Red Sox managed to fritter away a 3-run lead in Game 7, poor Bill Buckner was blamed forever for the great loss of '86. Still today. Bill Buckner actually I believe he just passed away in the last year or so, but he carried this to his grave. It was unbelievable. The fans of Boston blamed poor Bill Buckner for that. Otherwise, great ball player. All that happening on this. You don't remember that, do you? You were too young.
I was trying to remember it, but yeah, I've seen the highlights, of course.
But everybody remembers it. It was. Now on to Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson and our friends at Experience Jackson down the street, keeping track of the things happening today. And tonight we have Men Who Cook. We've got, I counted them this morning, more than a dozen men will be cooking in the main ballroom at Commonwealth Commerce Center, including Mike Smida, Western Schools Superintendent, Chad Kennedy. He will be there again this year. David Girding, quite a few others, a couple of new ones and some returning as well. They always do a great job, and it's all to raise money for Aware. There's a cash bar, and I'm sure Jennifer Lindahl will be there to serve you your favorite beverage. There's a silent auction. Oh, and this year, wear a Halloween costume, because there's going to be a costume contest as part of the festivities, a silent auction and live auction, and everyone that's in attendance gets to vote for their favorite recipe and their favorite booth. So these chefs are working to earn your tips and your vote so that more money can be raised to support the mission of Aware. Now, if you haven't already purchased your tickets and made reservations, it's not too late. In fact, you can just show up tonight at the Commonwealth Commerce Center, $40, and I guarantee you, you will get more than that value in food and fun. The fun, you can't put a price on it, but the food, if you were to put a price on it, you will be eating more than $40 worth of food, I guarantee it. You will be supporting the Domestic and Sexual Violence Shelter Aware, 24/7 crisis hotline, legal advocacy program, counseling services, kids club, and the collaborative sexual assault response team. All of that is offered to survivors at no cost. So we'll see you there tonight. I'll be there, Andy will be there. Brandon, you should come by. Yes. Also tonight, the Witches Walk in downtown Jackson. You can actually do both, because the Witches Walk starts at 4 and goes till 7, and the Men Who Cook goes from 6 to 8:30. It can be done. The Witches Walk has about a dozen participating businesses downtown, and what you do, wear a costume. And if you have a witch's costume, better yet, because there's a costumes contest for that. You get a passport at one of the businesses, and then you carry that around, and you try to find the witch in that business, and then you write down the witch's name, and then you turn in your passport at the end at the big after party at Grand River Brewery, where there will be even more fun food and drinks. Along the way of the Witches Walk, you'll be able to enjoy special sales happening at these establishments, retailers, restaurants, bars, and more. And some of these will be offering up things like wine and apple cider and other goodies. So come on downtown. Beautiful weather for Witches Walk, and then make sure you plan to stay and head over to Grand River Brewery for the wrap-up party. Also today, the First United Methodist Church Fall Rummage Sale. The entire staff of the Jackson Coffee Company, both those on duty and off, went to the rummage sale, and they reported to me that it was amazing. There are all kinds of things, tons of books, a lot of clothes, men, women, and children, winter coats, appliances, things for the home, you name it, they have it at the First United Methodist Church today, and it goes until 4 o'clock, something for everyone. And we've got Root Station at Enchanted Forest from 6 till 9 p.m. Root Station is an exciting new musical project, a new band with some very talented Jackson performers. They'll be playing the music of the 60s and 70s tonight from 6 till 9 p.m. at Enchanted Forest, 3705 Ann Arbor Road. And tonight at the Jets Hangar on the Jackson College Central Campus, it's JC's Got Talent. Students, any student is welcome to come and showcase your talent. Get on stage and perform. There will be snacks, prizes, and of course talent. That's today, Thursday at JC in the Jets Hangar. And tomorrow, Friday at JC, it's Jackson College Spooktacular. It runs from 5:30 to 7 p.m. Start at Burt Walker Hall, park there, go inside, and then they'll take it from there. A lot of great treats and fun at the annual Jackson College Spooktacular. Thanks to JC for putting this on again this year. Governor Whitmer just moments ago ordered the lowering of U.S. and Michigan flags in the state of Michigan to honor the victims of the shooting in Lewiston, Maine last night. The latest is the suspected gunman is still at large, and the community of Lewiston and surrounding communities are virtually at a standstill. They've been locked down. Schools, businesses, banks, everything's closed. People have been asked to shelter in place while this massive manhunt is underway. Horrible tragedy. At least 18 people killed by that shooter, and perhaps dozens more injured and recovering at the various hospitals in that region. And we get word today from Columbia Township that Napoleon Road between M50 and Katy Road is closed for emergency repairs due to a failed sanitary sewer line located along Napoleon Road near the intersection of Napoleon Road and M50. So this is a heavily traveled route, and it's closed. And it's going to remain closed perhaps all the way through next week while these emergency repairs are underway. They've yet to determine the complexity of this repair, so it may be a few days. So avoid that section of the roadway, follow the detours and the marked signage is in Napoleon Township. We have a great show today on JTV lined up to come your way in moments. We have the assistant principal and athletic director at Vanderkirk Lake, Zach Holstein, and he is with one of his star student athletes, Leland Barton. They're hanging out in the green room. We'll be here in moments. We're going to meet the candidates for city council and mayor in the city of Jackson. These are the only names on any ballot in Jackson County this election. And today, candidate for mayor, John Wilson from Henry Ford Jackson Hospital with Lights of Love, Dee Talmadge and Teresa Dark. Mary Kay O'Neill is a Jackson native and published author. We'll hear about her book. And Rick Walton from the Walton Insurance Agency stops by as well today. Great to have you here. Thanks for tuning in. Stick with me. We'll welcome Zach and Leland right after this.